out here driving around around the Kanab area in beautiful Utah. All along these rocks, these mountains. Look at there's caves all over the place. Look at this one I'm about to go up into. Look at this beautiful area. I don't know if there's a trail or not. See, to me, going to all these national parks, I mean, they are amazing. They're beautiful, but they're also just filled with tourists, tour buses, and people. To me, this is awesome, just out here. I love it. All right. There's a couple caves up here. And I'm almost up to the smaller one. That is a view. It only goes in about 15 feet or so, maybe a little bit less. The big one is over here. Look at that rock, how the wind has weathered it, where it's rounded now. Well, this is it. I don't know what this was, but there was something here at some point. A long time ago. The cave itself is right up here. Weird. I wonder, I don't know what this could have been. Somebody took the time to put these weird pipes in for whatever reason. I guess it's just where the wind bottlenecks, and it just continues to wear this away. Kind of cool. Weird tiny little holes. It's cool. Some of these names inscribed here are from as far back as the early 90s, 1995, 1992. But the majority are from the 2000s. How's that for a view? Well, judging by the footprints, it looks like a decent amount of people come up here, but not too many. I mean, I haven't passed anybody at all. Just down the road here, there's one that's really cool. It's a lot higher, and you can actually walk through it. It's an actual cave, so I'm going to bring you there right now. I was going to go there first, and then I was turning around, and I saw this up here. And there's a lot of caves in this area. I think people just come here on vacation and maybe spend the day or a couple days just out here looking around for this stuff. You know, over time this stuff will disappear. I mean, there's a continuing amount of people inscribing their names on here, but I'm saying if it were to stop today, this stuff in time would, you know, the weather or the wind would make it disappear eventually. So love it or hate it, it's here. All right, going to the next one. So there's a trail to get to the second cave that I'm going to bring you to. But it's weird. It goes along this road. The trail goes along the road. You can see, actually here, you can see one of the cars going by now. The weirdest thing is also in between us and the road is this ravine. Goes down about maybe 20 feet or so, and there are a number of old cars down here, which is so weird. One further back is completely on its side. It's like they, these cars are all from the 70s, looks like. So it's almost like they just, way back in the day crashed and no one ever bothered to get them out of this ravine. That is bizarre. Obviously, other people have come up here as well. There's a nice worn trail to it. Something was living in there. Or is. Look at this. It's a, you could read it upside down. Let me see here. What the heck does that say? Executive. It's an executive. Whatever that is. Let me put the camera. What do you see? Looks like a lot of mud has been in there. I mean, yeah, we've all seen wrecked cars that were ditched back in the woods or something like that, but this thing, I think this thing rolled, man. Almost like they flipped it, took the plates off of it, and left it. So I'm curious to see how many other ones I see, if I see any other ones. But anyway, we're making my way up to that cave. All right, so I just made it to the side of the cave. You could see it up there. And I'm going to climb up this area here, weathered away. I don't know if there's an exact way to climb up here, or is everybody just kind of shimmy up this thing? But it's fairly easy because it's like sandpaper, so it grips. I want to get up here soon too, because on the way up here there was a family truckster, giant RV that showed up, and the Brady Bunch got out of it. So I want to show you this before there's a ton of screaming kids. Anyway, this is what it looks like up top. Oh yeah, there's the fam down there. Oh, and I wanted to say that there is a better way to get up here, a better trail, which I, for some reason, just walked right past. So, people bring their kids up here and their dogs and stuff, and there's an easier way than the way I did it. But I guess the way I did it was maybe more exciting on video. How cool is this? So all these tiny little rooms. It just branches out into different rooms. And some of those rooms, hold on, cameras. Some of those rooms have incredible views. The sheer drops. It's got to be 60, 70 feet. Yeah, you can see, like I was saying before, with these letters and these words, you know, whoever inscribed this was obviously a while ago, and or the wind just hits this a lot more, and so it starts to make the letters wider and wider and wider, and eventually you won't even be able to read that anymore. It just kind of makes it illegible. Boy, that guy went real crazy. Kind of reverse lettering. Wow. Very cool breeze coming through here. Whew, it's chilly. Look, I mean, it's so bizarre to think that the wind made this, carved this out. This camera sees better than my own eyes can see when it's dark like this. Let me get a light on here so you can, there's not much going on in here, but let me see. There. Man, this goes back way, I mean, really way further than I thought it did. I've made this reference before, but this is like, it's like something out of Indiana Jones or something. I can't imagine being the first people to find this. I would definitely live in here. Beautiful. How cool is this? This is probably one of the more popular areas of the cave to shoot photos. That's what I climbed up, the side of that. Oh, and here's the Brady Bunch coming in. The whole army. Good times. This is the perfect place for kids. Lots of cool adventures. Kids are playing hide and seek right now that are here. This is so cool. This thing's full of sand. I think after my Utah trip, I'm gonna have to get a new camera anyway, even with that pixel issue, just because there's just sand blowing in the air all over the place here. I'm sure it's getting into this lens. But anyway, that's a taste of some of the really cool caves that are out here. My battery's about to die, so I'm gonna get on the road and get some dinner and get to my next destination, which will be another cool spot in southern Utah. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.